The sky was beautiful, the breeze was cool, I was planning to lie on the grass, sunbathe for a bit to relax, yet I couldn't even get peace because of an old monkey who loved to stir up trouble everywhere. Seeing that the monkey was old, the beavers tried to hold back a little longer, but when the water reaches its limit, it overflows. Even Sun Wukong would have been dealt with by them in that moment, let alone a weak old monkey. Thanks to the fierce resistance from the beavers, the troublemaker got scared and moved away. Do it yourself, bear the consequences, serves that mischievous old monkey right. Hippos might look big and sluggish, but their instinct to defend territory is incredibly strong. They don't care how scary an animal might seem. Anyone who dares to trespass into their habitat will immediately face their wrath. And of course, the Swamp King in this video is no exception. Was there no other spot to sunbathe, that it boldly walked right into hippo territory? Then it leisurely lay there as if it owned the place. Naturally, that crocodile had to pay the price for its foolish actions. Hunting in packs is nothing unusual for lions, but relying on strength in numbers and confidently ganging up on the Swamp King, who was all alone here, is not easy at all. After a few clashes, the whole pride started to feel confused and worried when they realized the terrifying power of the crocodile's sharp teeth. After a mental struggle, they decided that picking the wrong fight only brought unnecessary wounds. They had been starving for days, another missed meal wouldn't kill them. Other than looking wistfully at the Swamp King sunbathing, there was nothing more they could do. Spotting a goose lost in thought by the water, a big chimpanzee instantly got bad ideas. But it had to pay the price for its evil actions. Though the goose had a modest figure, it still managed to deliver a proper lesson to the troublemaker. A wild leopard was furious at the presence of an uninvited guest in its territory. Initially, it planned to teach the intruder a painful lesson, but the stranger's boldness made the leopard uneasy. After observing its opponent for a while, it realized that this intruder was no ordinary foe. The fearless, reckless attitude of the robot, only afraid of running out of battery, led the leopard to accept defeat and let the guest do whatever it pleased. Truly, when the owner's away, chickens grow shrimp tails. While the whole family was away, a group of seals took the chance to climb ashore and sunbathe like they owned the place. But this brave dog didn't accept that sight. Despite being small and alone, it didn't hesitate for a second and quickly chased the seals back into the water, not allowing them to step into its owner's home. What a good and capable dog! In the face of the agility and superior martial arts of some cats, that wild animal didn't stand a chance. It even played with the fox like a cat playing with a mouse at home. Unwilling to accept defeat, the wild animal tried to use its cunning to turn the situation around. Sadly, all its efforts were in vain against the cat's elite combat skills. A mother and baby elephant were just trying to go a little further to find food, when suddenly, a lion charged toward the baby. Luckily, the mother elephant was still alert and managed to block the lion in time. If the lion didn't turn and run quickly, it wouldn't have been able to protect even itself, let alone hunt anything. Their camping trip had to be suddenly interrupted when a crocodile showed up. Everyone thought it was over, but unexpectedly, a small fluffy dog ran out and chased the predator back into the water, allowing everyone to happily resume their picnic. Deciding to break into this house to steal food was the worst decision of that bear's life. No food was found. Instead, a whole pack of dogs, nearly a dozen, warmly welcomed it. There's no eating now, the bear could only run away as fast as possible. No one even needs to say it, you just know it's never coming near that house again. In the dead of night, a cow was unlucky enough to be targeted by two lions. While dreaming of a big late-night feast, they didn't realize the cow was not easy prey. Not only was it unafraid, it was actually waiting for the lions to come at it. Realizing they'd picked a heavyweight opponent, the lions became confused and left. What happened to the majestic image of the king of the jungle? Just a few little hyenas were enough to scare two lions into staying in a tree, too afraid to come down and fight. Unbelievable. Picking the wrong fight, they decided to shamelessly stay in the tree for safety. At this point, pride would only get them wrecked by the hyenas. While being absorbed in hunting, they accidentally entered hippo territory. If the lions hadn't reacted quickly, who knows where their fate would have drifted. Thank you so much for taking your precious time to watch today's video. If you found it interesting,